welcome to Cooking Dairy Free and Out for Golf with Nancy. So today we're going to make coleslaw. So I have cabbage I need to use up. So that's what we're going to use it for. So I'm going to show y'all what I'm doing. So we have this right here. I'm just going to rough chop it because I'm going to throw it in the blender. Alright, cut this way and this way, and just depends on how big or small you want your pieces. I kind of like always just like keep trying to cut it up small, like, you know. I had this Ninja that I got for Christmas 6-7 years ago. I need to start using it more. So that's what I'm doing. So put that in there. Get the top. Line up the arrows. Push it down. And then we're going to hit mix, because we have different things on this one. We got dough, because I want to make all you see. We're going to do dough in here too. Blend, crush, mix, puree, pulse, and then the Ninja, because we have the things to make shakes in. So here we go. We'll start with blend. Look how well that is. Oh my goodness. This makes us think of coleslaw too. So we'll be doing that also. But first I want to do my sauerkraut. Alright. So we're going to put all this in a bowl. As much up right there. Let me get a spatula. All right. And we're going to mix some more. And with this, it's easy to let me show you. Alright, this goes on, and you have the arrows right here, and you just, it turns and locks. Easy peasy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alright, so I'm going to put this one in here. Most of this. To the side. Now I do have the toppers, whatever, the little things you put into on top of this in your jars, so it breathes and ferments and all that. So I will be doing that also. But I'd say the top of the leaves, the bigger ones, like, and the big ones like this, and I'll show you what I do with that. Alright, I'm going to get some more in here. Alright, and we're going to blend this up. Oh my goodness. Why did I wait so long to do this? All right. So we'll get this out. Put this back on. Put the blade back in. And we're going to get the rest of this all blended up. And I'm going to save some. I'm not going to use all because I know a little girl who loves cabbage. All right. Take a little bit more out for her. How about that? All right, here we go. Done with that one. All right. Get the rest of this in this bowl. Do y'all hear her singing? She's just a singing away. All right. I get all this out. I don't want to waste any bits at all. All right. So what I'm going to do, because I'm going to use some of this to make my coleslaw also. So I'm gonna measure out how much I want for the coleslaw. So we're gonna take, so this is a half a cup, since that's 1/2, that's 1 cup. Oh, I think a half a cup would be all right. I'm the only one that's going to eat it. So, I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. So, you need salt is the next ingredient you need. Now, we have this right here, which is better to measure how much salt, because then you can control how much salt you want in your sauerkraut. So normally I put 2 tablespoons of salt. I kind of don't want 2 tablespoons of salt, because what salt does, you want to pull the liquid out of your cabbage, and that just makes your liquid, and then ferments your cabbage to make it sauerkraut. So we're gonna, let's see here. I'll make it easy. Instead of grinding this, just gonna open up the salt that's already grounded. How about that? All right. So now it depends, like I said, how much salt you want and how much cabbage you have. So without really measuring, I probably will do, I'm going to do a tablespoon. Well, that kind of looks like this will be enough. And maybe a tablespoon and a half, a little bit less than a tablespoon and a half. And then you mix it. I'm not going to mix it with my hands. I'm not going to use it. I will get a spoon. But, you know, you can mix it with your hands. And mix it really, really well. And you get it all the way around in the bottom. And down the sides. And see it's starting to glisten already. Alright, then you want to cover it. You can use a towel, you can use cling wrap. A lot of people just use a towel and cover it up because you want it to sit. You need it to sit about, because sometimes an hour is good, sometimes 4 hours. Some people let it sit overnight. I always check it in an hour and see how it's doing. And we're going to have Wonder Woman come out and help with us today. And we're going to cover this. And in an hour, I'll see you back. And we'll see how well that salt has drained all those juices out. So see y'all in an hour. Okay, it's been an hour. Let's look at this. Alright. Okay. Oh, there's some juices in there. Not as much as I want, but it's getting there. We're going to give this a stir. You can add a little bit more salt. Which I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to just grind it in there. So I just added a little bit more. We're going to give it a good stir. See the juices down at the bottom. So we're going to let it sit for a few more hours. And we think, doing this together, that we can get this done. Okay, so let this sit till way late at night. I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like. And it's really pulling up the juices. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put this in here. And put this in my quart jar. Because I need more than I usually do. And I don't have a masher thing. So I'm going to show you how I mash it down. Alright. I just take my spoon and get it in there as tight as I possibly can. And you see all these juices coming up to the top. There we go. Alright. So this is going to be a nice jar of sauerkraut. Alrighty. want to get to where the juices are coming up over the top, where all this is at. Oh, I don't like that film either. All right. Look at that. Oh, yeah, this is starting to be really good this time. Oh. All right. Here we go. See all that nice juice? Nice and juicy. All right, so I'll be right back. Okay, so when I was talking about earlier, saving some of the leaves of your sauerkraut, your cabbage, so that you can take this, and this is something else you need to do. Oh my goodness. Alright, so you get a paper towel, get you some vinegar. You wipe the rim off like that, and then you stick your leaf in there so it can help push it down. Get everything in there. And sometimes you may need 2 or 3. So put that in there. These little ones in here. That one I'll eat. And let me see here. There we go. Get everything all nice in there. So this is what I was talking about earlier. These little rings. They're supposed to be clean. So I washed it. You dry it really good because you don't want no wet. There. And then you can sit there and do your vinegar again to make sure everything is clean. The top goes on. And then you put your ring on like this. And in 3 to 4 days, check it and everything, and you'll have sauerkraut. Now some people let it sit longer than that. It depends on how long, if you want to ferment it to can it or whatever, if you're fermenting it to use it up, you know. So I like to let it sit. I'll set like 3 or 4 days. I'll check it. Then it depends on how tangy it is. I'll let it go a couple more days. But I use it right away because I really love it. So thank you all so much for watching and being here. And we'll see you next time on Cooking Dairy Free and Alpha Golf Nancy. Have a wonderful and blessed day.